Suicide on the train. Suicide on the train. I'm weighing ounces out at my mama house. I make it jump, I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out at my mama house. I make it jump, I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house. I make it jump, I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house.
What's up, guys?
I make it jump, I make it bounce. 448 grams equals 16. The shit comes in blocks, it smell like gasoline. I'm weighing ounces out on the digital beams. Fuck algebra, basic math is all I need. Get your calculator, I'ma show you how to add. 28 grams equals 14 dime bag. Ounces go for 70, pretend if you an outcast. QPs for 350, 280 a cattle pad. If it's a drought, everybody getting taxed. And if it's raining, then everybody counts that. And 10,000 times, that's a lot of cash. And cats get murdered for less.
Good morning, guys.
I'm weighing ounces out.
We'll kick in just a minute. Let some people get in the room.
I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house. I make it jump. I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house. I make it
You can hear the music, okay?
I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house. I make it jump. I make it bounce.
Just a youngin' with a dream and some shell toes. Straight out of detention and then breaking down his elbows. Fresh up off the scale, I was making record sales till I got into the loud. Mama hollering about the scale.
7 gram blunt.
Bagging and then not up in the attic. I could not give up the habit.
I hear that. I hear that, BJ. You smoking large, homie. You weighing ounces out in your mama's house.
I was never looking backwards. I was running through them baggies. Had my Virgin Mobile juking. They was fucking with my movement, nigga. I was getting to it, skipping class, getting cash, trapping out that Jordan bag. Had to get the pay to max. Half to be in my basement stash in front of the rest, and I was straight like that. We don't say our names, we don't play like that. I'ma give it to you straight like that. I'ma give it to you straight like that, cause I've been
weighing ounces out
in my mama house.
I make it jump, I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces out in my mama house. I make it jump, I make it bounce. I'm weighing ounces
What
out
is up, King
in my mama
Kong?
house. I make it jump, I make it bounce.
Good to see you, my
I'm weighing
man.
ounces out in my mama house. I make it jump, I make it bounce.
To the trailer, be careful what she's saying, boss. Then it is some paper. Nah, I'm just playing, mama know it, but she hate it. Been doing this since teenagers, you can ask Casey. It's simple physics, if they want it, they gon' pay it. And the numbers don't lie, check the scale when the way. Holes in the wall, they don't know where that stash at. High school dropout, better use of my backpack. That ghetto white boy trap shit for the month. Mommy work, step dad in the back, and he drunk. Cars in the drive, on idle in the system pump. And I'm hopping around this trailer on that drink, and I'm drunk. Hold up, it's a numbers game, man. Rapping through the math, beat the rats, gets money, just don't dip up in the stack. Cut the grass, takes out the trash, love, pin the mash. Till the day I make enough to get my own pad. I'm
weighing ounces out
In my mama house.
I make it jump.
Okay, what is up, YouTube world, Facebook, all that good stuff, okay? So today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Tekashi 6ix9ine, of course, and the man Bobby Shmurda. By now, if you don't know, he is a free man, and he is out of jail. Okay, I also had a chance to check out the 3-part docu-series on Showtime, Supervillain. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about Supervillain. I'm going to talk a little bit about Bobby Shmurda being out of jail. And I'm going to talk about a little bit of the lifestyles of Tekashi and Bobby Shmurda and how one has changed a little and one hasn't changed at all. Okay, but first, of course, if you're new here, time for you to chop the subscribe button, give this video a like, ring the bell for notifications, and feel free, of course, to share this ugly face right here on any social media platform you choose, as long as it's not Pornhub. Okay. What are you? Why are you at home? I didn't have to work today, guys. I stayed up doing some other things. Jimmy, what's up? I am up drinking Starbucks, getting my morning smoke in. Okay, so look, anyway, I watched all 3 parts of the Tekashi 6ix9ine Supervillain on Showtime. And the best part of it was the narration in between the clips by Morgan Freeman. It really wasn't that great. I thought there would be more Tekashi than it is. The little bit of stuff that they show you in the preview basically is all it is. If you watch the preview, you've seen all three parts of Supervillain. Now, they did have some stuff in there from Seiko Billy, Billy Otto, which was I thought was the best part of the documentary, you know, because they kind of told it like, yeah, we're criminals, but we're trying to straighten our lives out. We found this kid. He was staying on our floor. So their interviews were really good. And they did point some light onto the fight at LAX. Y'all remember that fight that took place? Tekashi 6ix9ine out there, and two dudes were beating up on Treyway. One of them dudes that in the beginning that stole off on the guy, that was Harv. I don't know if y'all remember that shooting that took place where they were in like a parking lot and people were screaming, Tekashi sucks. That was Harv that did that shooting. Okay. So Harv had been protecting him a lot, popping off guns, and Tekashi actually owed him, according to what it sounded like in the documentary, and that's why he ran up to kidnap Tekashi 6ix9ine. So that was pretty cool part of the documentary. You know, of course, Tekashi 6ix9ine said he didn't want to be a superhero because superheroes always get killed. He wanted to be a villain. Now, in the docuseries, they had Tekashi's real dad. They told the story, of course, of his stepdad that was murdered going to the store. They had Sarah Molina. They had DJ Punch. They had Adam 22's hating ass on there. Why are you going to bring a hater onto the documentary? But I guess, in the early days, No Jumper, Tekashi wanted to get on it. But Adam 22 always made it sound like Tekashi 6ix9ine was just on his nutsack. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he begged me for the interview. He did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tekashi was doing good. I don't think he's did too much begging of anything. You know what I'm saying? His videos, of course, super viral. What else? Sarah Molina, she, believe it or not, in this documentary, she talked pretty good about Tekashi. It was more about the love story of how she met Tekashi. She met him, of course, on Facebook. He hit her up and said, yo, I know this dude that knows you. It's all it took, right? Happy ever after, not quite, right? But then she, at the end of it, she goes into, of course, the trip to Dubai where Tekashi beats up on her. You know what I'm saying? But, and then they show Tekashi after prison. And also in the documentary, they touched on the fact that, he did have that Trolls did go #1, but within a week, it was 34 on the charts. So they were talking about how Tekashi 6ix9ine's, sales have declined. And the documentary kind of, at the end of it, this is, for you guys that ain't seen it, they kind of make it sound like Tekashi's going to fade away. Okay. But, of course, his documentary was made before he just ran up on Meek Mill, had another video that just did millions and millions of plays overnight. Okay, so Tekashi's killing it. I think he got hit because that video got took down because of the Meek Mill stuff in it. And I believe he just last night put up the new version of it. I don't know if he cut it out or he took it down and he put it back up. And I don't know what he's doing as far as that video with the clip that has Meek Mill in it. 6ix9ine said he's going to Von's grave. Well, as long as he pays his respects. Good job on the last few videos. Could use your own voice on them though. Give them views. Gave them views and like Buster Outlaw. Thank you. We're gonna be having some people do some voiceovers and stuff like that. Some of it, of course, will be the robot voice. Sometimes it makes it easier for me to. Somebody kicked that troll out. Oh, that's on Twitter. Okay, y'all can't see that anyway. But somebody in the Twitter chat, Twitch. I said Twitter. So we got some trolls on the Twitter. I don't think I have mods on Twitter, and I'm not over there. Not Twitter, Twitch. There's somebody on Twitch posting crazy pictures into the chat. Stop posting pictures in my chat, weirdo. Who is it? Okay, I don't know who you are, but get off my chat. You ain't welcome. You ain't welcome to watch me when you post stuff like that on my page. So back to the Bobby Shmurda thing. Okay, so similar situations. Tekashi, Rico, Bobby Shmurda, GS9, Rico. Tekashi tells Bobby Shmurda, holds it down. Okay, basic street hero. We got our super villain. Okay, we got our super villain. But here's the difference. I think when Tekashi came out of jail, he's not doing that gang life. He distanced himself before he went to jail, right? So now he's walking around with all this security. He's pretty much changed the way he moves and who he's operating with. Now Bobby Shmurda gets out. He's kicking it with the same people. Day one, they're having parties, popping bottles, eating food. They did have Corona masks on, so I give them that. You know what I'm saying? But he's putting himself back into the same lifestyle exactly that got him put in prison in the first place. And I don't know if he don't see it, but if you repeat the same stuff over and over again and you don't learn from that, like being around these people in this gang life is going to cost you 7 years of freedom of your life and you don't realize it yet. And right off the bat, you're jumping back in the studio, you're hanging with all these same old people. These are the same people you were running with when you got indicted, you know? So I think out of the two of them, Tekashi, at least he's not running with the gangs. He's not out doing nothing. You know, so far he ain't been hanging with nobody that's like a criminal, just the police. He's rolling around with the police, right? And Bobby Shmurda, next thing you know, he's going to be back on the block, you know? And, you know, when you're out there like that and you don't move right, like Tekashi, one thing he's right about, I think, if a lot of these rappers had professional security and not just their homeboys from the block, if they had professional security, a lot of these killings wouldn't happen. And I hate to say it, but I think Tekashi's a little right about that. Now, Bobby Shmurda needs to be smart. You know, he's already getting picked up and flown around in private jets. He got the money case with the Shmurda on it. So he's living large. Imagine getting out of prison and coming to a world like that from music you made 7 years ago. So back in the studios, Bobby Shmurda, he's already shooting little videos, doing interviews. He went instantly to work, right? But like I said, it don't seem like he's changed his game much. Now, if he goes involving himself with the same people, doing the same stuff, GS9, gang activity, he's going to be right back up in prison. You know, how long will it take? You know, I would have got out of prison, distancing myself from all the criminal people that I possibly could. You know what I'm saying? Just drop music like he's doing. But if you roll right back into the same life, you ain't going to change. It was just like you took a little break and bam, I'm back. Like Bobby's back, bitch. You know what I'm saying? What's up, the real Noriega? It is good to see you in the room. Jimmy, don't forget June 4th, 2022, you have a mad party to go to in Storm Lake, Iowa at Kings Point. Okay, I will put that absolutely on my calendar, okay? So now when you see the verse, Bobby Shmurda versus Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'm not talking about a physical fight. I'm talking about in life. Now, right now, Tekashi's winning. He's winning big, right? He's done changed his life. He got all the money. He got security. He's still trolling, but we know the gang stuff is completely fake. And I don't think that really even matters anymore in this day and age. In that documentary, it also touched on the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine has a lot of white fans. Basically, it kind of put that into he has a lot of white fans. You know, so the young white fans, they don't care. Tekashi laughs it off. So his fans like, well, if he's laughing about it, why don't we? And they were talking about, how people are so starstruck by you and they love you so much that even when you do wrong, they can't accept that. I knew Tekashi was out there doing wrong. I would consider myself a fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine. I knew he was doing wrong. Is it acceptable? No. Did I think when he went to jail, did I feel really, really bad for him? I was like, damn, that sucks. But no, you break the law, you do this criminal stuff, you go to jail. Same thing for Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? But you got to break that circle, because all it is a big circle. And if you keep going in it, you know, you're just going to end up in and out of prison. Tekashi doesn't have any friends. Well, if that would be the case, that would be really sad. I hope he does have some friends. I'm sure he does. He has family. I'm sure there's people out there that care about Tekashi 6ix9ine. For the right amount of money, I will be his friend, okay? For the right amount. As long as he supplies me with some armored, bulletproof stuff just in case something goes down. Bam, bam. 254. What's good? Yo, yo. Breaking news. Como's face implants as the great blue lie falls apart. Bobby knows streets got his back to the fullest. Yeah, but that could be the bad thing. The streets is what got Bobby Shmurda put in prison. You know what I'm saying? If you back with the streets, you rekindle that relationship, you know, you might end up going back to prison, and you don't want, Bobby Shmurda don't want that. And that's why when I seen him doing kind of the same stuff he was doing before he went, and hanging with the same people, day one it's a party, you got strippers, you're not changing your life much. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you go to prison, you're supposed to come out reformed and like, okay, I'm going to be a better person, not the same person. What's up, Hi? I'm chilling. Like that plant you got on your thumbnail. Okay, ZAZA is on unlisted, but it has 6ix9ine's part in it. Do you think that Tiger Woods' car wreck was staged? You know, I heard about that. I heard that he got in a pretty bad car accident, rolled his car into a ravine or something of that nature. I'm not a big Tiger Woods fan. I don't really watch golf. That shit will bore you to damn sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather watch these crazy people on the internet beef. But, you know, to each his own if you like golf. I've never been a Tiger Woods fan. You know, yay, Nike, I don't know. But I hope he's okay. You know, my fellow human. I ain't a Tiger Woods fan, but I'm a fan of humans, of people. You know, I love everybody. So I hope Tiger Woods is okay. And if it's staged, that would, you know, maybe he needs some press. I think he got plenty of money, so I don't know why he would stage a wreck, but, you know, I don't know. Exactly. And what? I don't know, 6ix9ine would be hanging out with his old gang, but he can't. Well, he definitely can't hang out with his old gang. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to be inviting Tekashi 6ix9ine to any barbecues. That's what I'm saying. Tekashi 6ix9ine's hated. Bobby Shmurda's loved. Okay. Now we're going to see who does better. Bobby Shmurda or Tekashi 6ix9ine. Who's the king of New York? Y'all tell me in the comment box. 1 for Tekashi 6ix9ine. 2 for Bobby Shmurda. Who's the real king of New York out of these two dudes? 1 Tekashi. I pointed at right here. Tekashi 1, Bobby Shmurda 2. High says Bobby Shmurda. All right, let's see what this says. 6ix9ine, mom spent Christmas with Sarah and the kids. He has money. He needs to stay off the streets. Nothing good can come from it. There you go. That's true. He needs to be around positive people. The Dems are going after Como, not just the Republicans. Oh, God. He needs to hang around the entertainment side of the industry. 2, 3, 50 Cent is the king of New York. I am the king. 2, 3, 50 Cent. Okay, 50 Cent wasn't in the equation, but I like both these guys better than I like 50 Cent. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I like, if somebody had to go to prison forever, and there was 3 of them, it was 50 Cent, Bobby Shmurda, and Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'd be okay with 50. I'd be like, well, man, we already, 50, y'all, all your shit sounds exactly the same, right? Popping bottles, it all sounds the same to me. And I like Bobby Shmurda way better than I like 50 Cent. I like Tekashi better than 50 Cent. Bobby Shmurda's next song gonna have better females than Tekashi. What is this? What is it? Who got the hottest chicks thing? That is kind of how it's turning out to be. You know what I'm saying? Who got the biggest booties and who got the cuties? Too many people died in the nursing homes for them to keep. Okay, well you're on a totally dude. We talking Tekashi 6ix9ine. We talking Bobby Shmurda. You talking politics. You need to be on the Hodge twins, right? The two black dudes with the blue eyes that talk politics. You at the wrong channel, homie. But you can save 20% with subscribed at my merch store. Okay, it ain't Chinese virus, but it's just subscribed. You get 20% off one of your favorite merch items. Tell them Jimmy Jam sent you, right, to my merch store. But yeah, we're on a different subject. I don't know nothing about Como, and I don't care about the Republicans or the Democrats. All I know is I ain't got my $1,400, right? I don't know if Tekashi or Bobby Shmurda got theirs, but I ain't get mine. So until I get that, I don't want to hear nothing political until I got some political funding in my pocket. 2, all day 50 sucks. Okay. If he started trolling on YouTube, he would blow up. 50 Cent is the king of New York, hands down. Jams, no 50 Cent would protect Tekashi in jail. Shmurda is the prince. I don't know, man. You know, with the street cred he's going to get from not ratting, not telling. Look how big Tekashi told. He told. And look at the numbers he's doing. Imagine a good dude that didn't tell, did a little bit of extra time so his homeboy could get out early, right? Didn't rat nobody out, just said, and held it down, did all his time. He didn't try to cry COVID. He just set it up in there and camped out, right? He had up a little bonfire, and he was probably making swoles and all kind of jail snacks, you know. And he just wrote it out. See, a lot of people think that Tekashi would have got that 47 years. I don't really think he would have. When it all came down, they would have offered him a plea deal to plead so it didn't eat up all that time in court and all that money. And he would have ended up getting around the same amount of time that Bobby Shmurda got. Bobby Shmurda did 7 years. And here's the crazy thing. You would think that Bobby Shmurda would have paid Donald Trump, like the rumor is. That's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true. But they say, you know, it was $2 million for a pardon. Kodak Black got out. Everybody that had $2 million got out, right? So why didn't Bobby get out? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that money has been, who knows where that money went, right? But, you know, when his new stuff drops and he has all that street cred, you know, that's like Pac coming out of prison. You know, the dude blew up so big that 7 years later, people are still talking about him. That's pretty damn big, right? People didn't forget who you are. People are marking the calendars, waiting on you. I mean, it's crazy when white dudes in the suburbs are like, when's Bobby Shmurda getting out? You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. People going down. True. Jimmy, are you proud of Trippie Redd not being involved with Tekashi? Nah, I like Trippie Redd and Tekashi. I don't like Trippie Redd by itself, but with Tekashi, it was actually pretty decent. I like Trippie Redd and Tekashi together. I wish they hadn't fought with each other. I thought they were a good team. Trippie Redd's just so damn ugly. Oh my God. No homo or anything. That is an ugly dude, okay? I could have a nightmare about his face, right? I don't even know how to react to it. When I first seen him, I was like, whoa, back the hell up. What the Freddy Krueger shit is that, right? Yeah, he's just an ugly individual. But I like his raps. I like them with Tekashi. I thought they're crazy punk rock style. And it made Trippie a little more punk rockish. You know what I'm saying, too? So I liked them together. I thought they were a good team, man. I didn't know he was going to get Harv and everybody to punch Trippie Redd in the nose, and he'll go all gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember that was pre-gangster. That was right on the cutting edge of I'm punk rock rap to Treyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big jump. Even the documentary touched on that a little bit. I swear, guys, I could have made a better documentary. The Hulu one, it was better than the Hulu one, right? But not much better, right? It was all just clips of everything we've already seen on YouTube. It was nothing really, really new. Shmurda don't have 2 milli probably. Shmurda probably had about 600 to 800 now. I say F them. I lost a lot of plants in 7 days. I don't know what my man's talking about. I have to watch this morning show later. I'm at work, and so, what up, homie? When I get notifications. Okay, Kane. All right, man. Just check it out when you can, man. It's all good. That's the good thing about YouTube. If you can watch it later, you know what I'm saying? It'll be here, and it ain't going nowhere. Pre-gangster. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, what is it? What is it like? PG, pre-gangster. You know. I guess, right? I mean, he wasn't gangster. He was just a goofy kid that was wearing crazy clothes. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to stand out. He definitely knows how to stand out. You know, if you stand out, people notice you. It's a lot easier to get noticed if you stand out like that. And I don't think he's super talented he ain't the best at anything. Okay? He's not the best at anything. But he's good at all of it, which makes him great. I think that is the best way to describe Tekashi as Bobby Shmurda's a rapper. Okay? Clear as day, he's a rapper. He's good, he's hot, right? Tekashi is an artist. There's a difference. Okay? Like I've met many a singer along my way, but I ain't met many artists. Like that, they're artists. Everything's a vision or a plan or something like that. That is how Tekashi 6ix9ine operates. He knows what people wants to see. He knows how to give it to you, right? And he knows how to shock you. My man Shmurda, he's a rapper. He's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? He might kill a couple people if he got to, you know. So I mean, there's a big difference in their approach. Now, as far as who's a better rapper, I would say Bobby Shmurda for sure, better rapper. Better entertainer, hands down. I keep pointing at the wrong person. Tekashi 6ix9ine. LOL Buster. Yeah, Meek took that money. I would have. Okay, now a lot of people have said this, that the whole Meek Mill, watch Meek Mill try ask Bobby for a song. That money needed, yeah. Well, here's the thing. If Meek Mill took the money and that was all staged, which a lot of people seem to believe it was, right? That Meek Mill, because they, they offered Lil Durk $3 million to beef with Tekashi. And we know that Meek Mill was working with Lil Durk. Maybe Lil Durk was like, man, I ain't want that money. And Meek was like, I'll take it. Meek made a call. Now Tekashi's beefing with Meek. It's planned. It's, pretty much scripted. Because at this point, Meek Mill's walking around with the police, right? That's what Tekashi kept screaming. But so is Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? So now it's cop on cop gangs, right? Cop gang. Right? What is he going to be screaming at next? You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the music industries came to, is entertainers just walking around with the police. They just hire off-duty police. And so when you run up on them, they can shoot your ass because they're the police. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do something stupid, you go to jail. Then you got the police testifying against you. Right? So you can't win. And like, to see the police standing around looking all tough over 2 hip-hop artists that are fake as hell, right? Neither one of them could probably fight their way out of a wet bag and it's crazy. It's entertainment though. It's great. It's great for that, for like burning one and watching some crazy stuff on the internet. Shit, you sold me with it, right? I watch it. Um, but at the same time, you know, to keep that same type of stuff going, Bobby Smurder already talking about shooting people. In a little clip that he was rapping talking about shooting people, right? But I guess that's just part of the entertainment world. But people, when you say stuff these days, they really believe you out there shooting people. I think when you on probation or parole, I don't think it's probably the best thing on day one to be talking about busting shots. It probably ain't the best thing to do on day one. Like I'm gonna get out of prison and I'm gonna go write a rap song about shooting shit up, right? Probably not the best idea, like, because when you're that famous, your probation and your parole officer, they're watching this. And that's why I say a lot of that Tekashi shit was staged with Meek Mill. Because you got to remember, he's on federal parole, right? He had 2 years over his head of probation with that 8 months he served. So if he violates that, he had 8 months, what was it, on house arrest? No, he got out for COVID, and then he had the ankle monitor, and that's when he was shooting all the damn videos. But he's still on probation. So if he was over there talking about, trying to fight Meek Mill, running up on Meek Mill, you're talking criminal activity. You're talking about your probation officer would lock you up unless it was absolutely scripted. And I believe it was. Okay, that kid Jay, but 6ix9ine walked around with security for a reason. Yeah, because he tells everybody to suck his D and F you this and F that, and trying to start these fights because these viral videos is what he lives for. I don't even think he cares about the music. I think he cares about just the plays and the clicks and the shock value of all of it. And that leads back to the early days of Tekashi with the smut shirts on and the AIDS and the HIV, just wearing stuff in the skirts, wearing mini skirts with sneakers and shit on, right? Dressing crazy as hell. I forgot where I was going with that. I swear I did. Check me out. We just smoked a 7-gram blunt. Don't mess with Atlantic. You heard that IG Live with 600 Breezy was crazy, disturbing. I used to work for Atlantic Printing. Jimmy, he got no respect. Well, I think Tekashi, he knows that he's picking, and he went right back to this untouchable thing, right? He thinks he's untouchable. And when you watch that Showtime documentary and they're talking to Punch, because Punch, DJ Punch was right there with him for a little bit. And he said that after that kidnapping, Tekashi was really scared. And Shotty had snapped him out of it, got him back doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And, I thought once he got rid of Shotty, he would be scared. But he really won't. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that much money. I mean, you can hire the baddest security you can humanly got. I'm sure y'all seen the videos of him in New York with them pulling him in a wagon while he's eating ice cream. He might have did it quick, like a lot of people saying, oh, he's jumping out shooting these little videos, but he ain't hanging out in them spots like that. Maybe so. Maybe he is doing that, but he's doing it and he's showing it to people. And I think, I don't even want to agree with him, but it does show that some of these people are fake, that they're just entertainers, you know what I'm saying? And they're not really gangsters. I don't think he was ever really a gangster. He was an entertainer that done infiltrated the gangster world, right? I think Bobby Smurda was a gangster. I think 6ix9ine, I think Bobby Smurda grew up in that life. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine didn't. You know what I'm saying? He worked at a bodega. Why this dude was probably sitting in a trap house somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different lives. But like I said, the moral of this is, if you keep on the same path that got you locked up in the first place, you might end up back there. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Sarah Molina IG video was very painful to watch, but also she said was very true. Now, I think a lot of what Sarah Molina says, I believe Sarah Molina loves Tekashi 6ix9ine, like deeply. I think she's a little bitter, like a lot of exes be getting, you know what I'm saying hateful things, but now she's kind of shut up because, you know, that money's back out. You know what I'm saying? And she has a daughter with a multi-millionaire, so she ain't really got to worry about too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, what she said was not real bad about Tekashi. I really, as far as the documentary, that was probably the best part, is Sarah Molina going over how she met Tekashi and stuff like that. Dr. Love is in the house. Good morning, Jimmy. I sent you a video of my cooking show. I didn't see it, Dr. Love. You sent it to my Facebook? You're going to move right. You got to move right being an entertainer. It depends what type of entertainer you are. You don't see comedians getting killed. You know what I'm saying? It's just rappers. Do you ever hear about a metal dude getting killed in a rock band by another rock band? What if the Beatles killed who's another group of the Backstreet Boys? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense. It just don't happen. But you'll get this rapper that kills this rapper, or this gang that kills this gang that's affiliated with this rapper. But that's only, you don't see that shit in country music. What if Garth Brooks went and shot up Lil Nas X? You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, nah, you ain't country. That is hip hop. You know, it just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen. It's only rap music. You know, if you don't want to get killed for murder, when you kill somebody, you put a rap demo in their pocket. They'll never look for the killer. That's the old running joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, there's like the world's dangerous jobs. You know, it's like Alaskan king crabbing and being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think being a rapper is more dangerous than being a police officer. I think we lose more rappers, maybe not mainstream rappers, but underground rappers a year than we lose police officers. I don't have the numbers, and I'm not 100% sure that's true, but I bet it is. I will and almost bet money on it. Blind bet. I know there's more up-and-coming rappers die than police officers. Not in that life. Lyrics be weak like clock radio speakers. Not in that life. Last rocker to be shot was Dimebag Darrell. Yeah, he did get shot. That kind of sucked. What's up, everyone? I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Definitely, I hope all you guys are having a great day. And if you haven't, make sure you give this video a like. If you're super cool, share this ugly face on Facebook. Trying to hit 50K. And I can't do it without each and every one of you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, chop it. Rest in peace, Dimebag. What if Luke Combs started a beef with Lil Nas X? Well, there you go. You know what I'm saying? I think he already got some beef going with Ryan Upchurch. I don't think Ryan Upchurch, and he subbed here too. Ryan Upchurch, I don't think he's a big fan of Luke Combs right now. They used to be cool. I don't think they're cool anymore. Or like I said, respect over money. How you feeling about Rat Boy? I mean, I think it's horrible what he did. I come from a different era where you don't talk. You just shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can say that. But I ain't never sat there with life in prison in front of me either. You know what I'm saying? I can act super tough until they said, you're going away for the rest of your life. And I'd be like, I ain't do it. Shotty did it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, new generation, young kids, they don't really care. They'll tell on your ass. They tell on themselves. Does it surprise you that he young kids these days tell on themselves. They get on the internet and they show their crimes. They get up there and be like, yeah, I shot him 7 times. Then they'll rap about it, make a song. It'll be like murder on my mind. Next week, you done murdered 2 of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like Mally. It's like where people's minds are at is like, maybe it's this 5G brain waves. I don't know. Kids have lost their rockers these days. Huh? But from an entertainment aspect, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I hope all y'all kids act crazy as shit. You know, get out here and it's like watching a HBO documentary to me. I mean, that's what it is. 47 years, long time, fed time. Let them know, Jimmy. They feel bit. Not stay fed. 6ix9ine just messed it up for himself. Well, look, I said if you go back a year or so ago in my videos, I said Tekashi only had a short window of time, and he needed to make as much money as he could in that little window of time that he had. His flame is like, yeah, he's internet famous, but he's not record sales famous. Like, yeah, you'll listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine on YouTube, where it don't cost you shit. But are you going out buying his music? That's what matters. Is these kids. Kids push the music world. Kids push what we hear. If kids are buying this stuff on Apple and iTunes and shit like that, that's where the money's at. And if he ain't selling it, then he's going to eventually fade out. You know what I'm saying? And the less money you make in sales, like that Tattletales album, it was projected to do like so big, and it just flopped, right? It just flopped. You get a couple flops in a row, and then nobody's buying your music, but everybody's still going to watch you, right? Because his videos are badass. Ain't no other. Tekashi knows how to make you watch, right? But lyrically, he ain't no Tupac. He ain't no Biggie Smalls. And he was never into rap. Even in that documentary, he says, you know, I was a punk rock kid. I like Parkway Drive. He liked hardcore bands, right? Mosh pits and shit like that. And then he went to rap, which is strange. It's strange as hell, right? But it is what it is. He was a metalhead kid turned rapper. But he always had the vision that he could do it. He used the blood members to get famous. Now here's the thing. We can say he knew. Okay, now look. I could go get 50 bloods right now, Pam, stand them on my porch, get outside and rap, and nobody's going to watch it. They just ain't. It was perfect timing. The moon and the sun and stars, that shit was all in line. And it was the perfect time for that. Would it have worked with somebody else? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it was just the image, but he was already on that wild, crazy image even before Gummo. Everybody thinks this Gummo was the beginning of Tekashi 6ix9ine, and he was rapping way before that. You know what I'm saying? So it was good timing, and it was internet. And the thing about the internet, when stuff goes viral, it ain't no stopping it. It grows legs, and it takes off, and it runs. And he started making money. Like, he was poor his whole life, and within a year, he's a millionaire. You know, that's a major change in your life. I think about $1 million right now, I'd be dead. I done drove a Ferrari off a cliff like Tiger Woods or something. You know what I'm saying? And in that documentary, he did touch on another thing too, that no matter how much money you had, it couldn't make you happy. Which is crazy, because I think some money would make me happy. Oh yeah, there's a super chat, guys. Speaking of making money happy, make it ring. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, you know, like they say, more money, more problems. Now Bobby Shmurda, he about to make some money. That's the thing. Like Tekashi, before he even got out of prison, he had a $10 million deal in place. Now I don't know what's going to happen with Bobby Shmurda. Is he going to go to a label? Is he going to get a big money deal? We're going to find out. I'm sure in the next few days we're gonna be hearing a lot of stuff come out about Bobby Shmurda, snippets of his new music, stuff like that. I already heard one snippet and I thought it was pretty good. I was like, okay, this is like some old school Bobby Shmurda. It's like he left, they hit pause, he came back, they unpaused it 7 years later. It sounds same style, same type of stuff. He ain't changed nothing. He ain't had to change. He can still talk about the same stuff and the stuff in prison and stuff like that because his shit's real. Worse than you broke though, Jimmy. Well, don't get unbroke, homie. Bobby Shmurda finally make a big bands. He's about to make some loot. Like you got to figure, man. If like somebody big don't sign Bobby Shmurda, you know he shouldn't be on a little indie label. He should be on something major, huge. I would think. If I was like Snoop Dogg, I'd be trying to get Bobby Shmurda on a track. You know what I'm saying? Or if I was somebody huge, I'd be like, oh, we got to get, because he's hot right now. Even the videos. I watched a video that was talking about him getting out. It's just him getting out of prison. And that thing had, in like 5 hours, it had 500,000 views. So people are like, own some Bobby Shmurda. They glad he's out. I see people posting on Facebook, on my IG. Everybody celebrating it. Like it was their cousin that just got released for some shit he didn't do, right? But the man's free. Did I react to ZAZA? I don't do too many reactions. I do a lot of chopping it up, talking about what's going on. I don't do too many. I do some reaction videos. Like I'll react to some shit. But nah, I didn't do. Nah, I did. Nah, matter of fact, Laggy, I did do a reaction to it. Well, I didn't really react. We just listened to it. But I guess that's a reaction video these days. So I guess yeah, I did do a reaction video to it. But it was more of a like, let me listen to it with you kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? We watched the video when it first came out. It's all right. I gave it what did I give it? A 6 or 7? I think I gave it a 6. New ZAZA was okay. Video really good, like all Tekashi's videos, right? That's the biggest thing about the kid is his videos. And song, okay, nothing great. Like it ain't something I'm gonna be like riding around singing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't catchy like that. So, but if you think about just the millions of plays in the ad revenue that he makes off of YouTube and his clothing line, we're talking in the millions. So he's banking, you know, he's banking. That kid ain't got to worry about nothing other than getting killed. If he can make it through all this and not get killed, same thing with Bobby Shmurda. You know, you hanging out with these street dudes, same street dudes you got trouble with before. If you don't change, then you'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good you are a rapper, if you allow this type of people around you, if you let bad vibe in, it will soak in. You know what I'm saying? You need to surround yourself with some good people, change your life up. Okay, well, look, I got this money. My shit's popping. Everybody's waiting for my album. I'm about to make some more money. Time for me to get out of this life, right? He's young. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out. You got all that money. You could have a bright future in life. You know, not just music, because music don't last forever. I doubt Bobby Shmurda's going to be a dude that's like 50 and hot. You know what I'm saying? But he still got 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, these dudes got little windows. And I thought Bobby Shmurda's window would have closed, but music hasn't over the last 10 years, I guess. It's still that hardcore rap, kind of hood rap, hardcore. I guess what's gangster rap? Gangster rap. There we go. You don't have to change much. It's been relevant since like NWA and stuff like that. So it's always been some type of form of gangster rap out there. Even Biggie Smalls talking about robbing people and selling drugs and all. I mean, it's always been something of that nature. And even like Tekashi, he's no more than a Sticky Fingers with rainbow hair to me. You know what I'm saying? That whole punk rock scream rap kind of thing is basically what Onyx was, you know, and from the same area. So I mean, it ain't like he created something new. Now the look, he's responsible for, and that look is what helped him get to as big as he has. Now he looked different, he probably wouldn't have blew up. But when you look at him, you're going to click on his video because you're like, damn, what especially when he first came out and, you know, people didn't really know who he was. And you seen this dude and you're like, whoa, this dude got tattoos on his face, rainbow hair. And at first, a lot of people, he was mean. Everybody was making a meme out of him. I thought he was just going to turn into one of the meme ass people, you know, where you're like Chad or whatever that dude's name was from the memes. I thought he was just going to be a meme dude and he was going to be a one hit kind of thing. Because his other songs wasn't like hits, but they were good. But I thought Gummo was gonna be like the one hit, and then he would fizzle off back into little songs again. And nah, he started putting hit after hit after hit. At one point, he had what 6 #1 hits on a Billboard 200. So the man was getting it. I like to have some of that money he got, boy. I like to have it. But not in a million years would I ever want that man's problems. Because, you know, I wouldn't want to have to look over my shoulder. I wouldn't want to have to be like, what's up, construction cronies? Good to see you, my man. I know I have this comment locked on the screen for a while. Morning, Jay. I'm saying morning to you. Tekashi looked like the Rainbow Bunny off the Twix cereal box. He's Miss Rainbow. I know. Boom, boom, boom. Silly rabbit tricks of kids. BJ. Okay. So, yeah, so I think Tekashi's learned his lesson. I don't think we're going to see Tekashi going back to jail. I think he knows he's not built for that life. That's why he told. On the other hand, for my man Bobby Shmurda, he's been that life. It might be the only life he knows. I mean, I don't know. But to me, you know, I'm just watching how he got out and how he was moving. And I'm thinking, man, you know, you're a young guy still. You know, maybe grew up a little bit in prison, you know, but it's still early. Time only tell. You know what I'm saying? When I seen him with the strippers and all that stuff, I was like, man, popping bottles. I was like, you just got out, dude. You know what I'm saying? But they did have some good food. They had some shrimp. They had some fish. I was watching that shit. It made me hungry. I was like, oh, man, Bobby Shmurda eating good. Now, as far as Bobby Shmurda and Tekashi 6ix9ine working together, you know, we seen that one video where he had Stupid, where he had Bobby Shmurda on the track, and it sounded horrible. Like he did it from the jail phone, and you couldn't make out hardly anything he was saying, and it was just like it was some doo-doo thrown on a song. It worked good though because it was a Tekashi song, so somehow Tekashi finagled that into millions of hits. But they asked Bobby Shmurda why he was in prison, and he said he wouldn't work with Tekashi after, you know, he found out Tekashi had snitched and told it all, you know what I'm saying? And he said he didn't really know Tekashi anyway, that they have a mutual friend in common, and he did that for his friend, and his friend, you know, passed it along to Tekashi 6ix9ine. So he don't really personally know Tekashi 6ix9ine like that, or, you know, had any plans of working with Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he definitely said he ain't going to be working with Tekashi 6ix9ine in the future. He said that wife was still locked up. Now, Tekashi got big money. You know what I'm saying? Tekashi might be like, yo, you want to take this $1 million, Bobby? You know what I'm saying? To put in that Shmurda briefcase that you carrying around, and let's beef a little bit, and or they do a song together. That would be a dope. Tell me, there's 45 people in here right now. Make sure you get a video a like. But would you listen to a song, a well-produced song, not like the stupid shit, right? With Bobby Shmurda and Tekashi 6ix9ine in like a video together. Would y'all watch that? I'd watch it. I think it'd be dope. I'd be like, oh, and you know, I hate when people beef and you can't get the music that you really deserve because, you know, you ain't a rat and you're really a gangster and you a rat, not a gangster. But can we put that aside for a minute and like do a badass song, right? They need a mediator like me. I want to see the video. You see it. Hey, yo, Jimbo, what's up? 6ix9ine again? Yes. No, well, it's a mixture. It was a mixture. It ain't just 6ix9ine Day. It's 6ix9ine and Bobby Shmurda, right? Which one's the king? There can only be one king, and that is Jimmy Jams. God reached down. He plucked me out to millions and millions, pulled me back up, sprinkled a little bit of greatness, a little bit of Junebug on me, popped me right back down here. Said, do your thing, Jay. And I was like, I got you. I got you. But I got a few more minutes with you guys. I usually like to keep everything to about an hour long. And I will be back later tonight. It'll probably be this evening around 10 o'clock or so. So make sure if you don't get a notification, guys, and if you haven't, make sure you ring that bell. The bell. Ring it. So ring the bell. That way, when YouTube don't send out my notifications, you don't get it. Okay, because nobody ever gets my notifications. I don't know why that is. I think, you know, I did get in a little bit of trouble here on YouTube because I'm an outlaw. And now it's like nobody gets my notifications. Some of you guys do, but the majority don't. So if you just hit subscribe, sometimes that don't work. You gotta ring the bell with it. Also, beside the subscribe button, I always forget to mention this. And tonight, when I come back live, it's members only. So you got to click the join button. Okay, hit that join button. Support the channel. And then when you come into the room at night, you will be able to chat because the chat rooms at night are for members. So you have to hit that join button to be able to chat tonight in the show, right? What we're talking about tonight, I have no clue. I had to sleep on it. I don't know yet really what we're going to be talking about tonight, but we've been talking about something crazy, I'm sure. For the real morning coffee. True. Jimmy, I play 6ix9ine music, which I would never is get shot here in New York. I don't think that's true. When I come to New York, I'm just going to walk down the street playing Tekashi 6ix9ine and see if anybody says anything to me. Listen to Jap 5 Life as a banger. It's a banger. Jimmy, you will like everyone get pumped in the morning and watch when Jimmy gets off. Okay, I'll check it out. Lido, it better be good. If I go out my way to check something out, it better be on point. Let me tell you. So my coffee's gone. That shows you right there that it is a sign. It's almost time to leave y'all to these YouTube streets. Y'all don't do nothing too crazy out there. And real quick, before you go, before we get out of here, I want everybody that's watching in the chat room, shout out where you're watching my ugly face from, but only after you give the video a like or a dislike. Let me see where my beautiful people are watching my ass from. Jimmy, good luck. It's old school, like you'll like it. Some Compton. Okay, all right, I'll check it out. We got Canada in the house. We got Ant Team Smoke in the house. What's up, Ant Team Smoke? I'm smoking right now. Got something in common, homie. Yonkers in the crib. Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'll be down in North Carolina soon. Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Downtown Las Vegas is in the house. New York, baby. We get a lot of New York. I had to come visit New York, man. I got a lot of viewers in New York. Later, fam. Maryland, the murder capital of the East Coast, right? I'm watching from my phone in a chair. Okay, well, that's a good place to be watching it. Edelman, did I say that right? I think it is. Working on getting my 1K subs. Okay, guys. Ant Team Smoke needs 1,000 subs. There's 34 people in the room, right? Is Ant Team Smoke a mod here? Shit, Ant Team Smoke. Hold on. Let me go to my channel, see if I can mod you up real quick. You can post your link in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me get to my channel so I can make you a mod, and you can post your link real quick. That'll try to help you get to that 1,000 mark. I know how difficult that is. YouTube. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up my YouTube now. I'll make you a mod. And guys, y'all go Ant Team Smoke, cool people. They always support. So make sure you go over there, support them, go sub to this channel. And Ant, you can post your link in just 1 second. Cool people. Let's see, where you at? Oh shit. Ant Team Smoke is watching. He must be watching on a different YouTube channel. You must be watching on Jams TV Clips, Ant Team Smoke. I'm on Jams TV. I'm on all of them. But if you come over to Jams TV, I'll mod you up and you can post your link. Because I got like, it says I got 30, 40 people watching, but there's only 24 on Jams TV. So that means the other 16 are either on Jams TV Clips, they're on Jimmy Jam's channel. So there's I'm on 3 different YouTubes, right? One's about to be monetized, which is Jams TV Clips. Jimmy Jams needs some watch hours, so that's why I'm streaming there, and that one's ready to be monetized. So this way we don't get clipped anymore. Okay, Ant Team Smoke is in the house now. All right, now I'm gonna mod you up. Now you can post your link in the chat, man. Everybody go add Ant Team Smoke. I just modded him up. He's gonna post his link. Y'all take a second because I'm gonna be getting out of here anyway. Go subscribe, follow the dude. He talks about a lot of cool stuff. You might even catch me in the chat room some nights. But you know me, I'm so busy. It's hard for me to get to everybody. So guys, if y'all don't see me in your room, know I'm thinking about you in my heart. It's just I got a bunch of crazy stuff going on, and I've been busy as shit. So I ain't been able to jump in everybody's chat room and show you guys love. But just know I'm thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all being awesome and coming by here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. It's good to see you. Because when I'm not doing a million things, I try to stream, and it ain't been leaving me a lot of time to like really follow people a lot. And but I'm gonna try to get back to more of that and showing my love for my fellow brothers on these internet streets. Subscribe, people. That is what's up. Alex knows. Construction Cronies knows. So most of the fam already knows Ant Team Smoke. A lot of you guys are probably subscribed to him, but if you ain't, make sure you jump over there. Same thing with Construction Crony. The Bright Side with Shinbone. Beyond the True Podcast. I could go on and on and on and on. But maybe each night I will shout out a few, random, you know what I'm saying? Because there's just so many people to shout out that I can sit out here and shout out people for like the whole hour that I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? But then I won't talk about anything else. Guys, love you guys. I'll see y'all tonight at 10 o'clock, right? Eastern Standard Time if you don't get a notification. Remember, there's a lot of ways to help support Jams TV. You can hit that join button. You can check out the merch store. You're super cool. Cash App, right? Money sign Jams TV. And thank you so much, Team Smoke. You be good, homie. And I will see you guys later tonight. Peace.